Good morning. My name is Frank Hennemann. I train pharma companies to understand patient needs. I was diagnosed in the age of 6 months with a deadly and rare disease called alpha-1 antitrypsin deficiency. I'm now 47 and still alive, against all diagnosed. I believe in one company that could give the same chance to other patients like me. And this is the reason that I flew yesterday from Munich to here to show you this fantastic company and these passionate people. And this is the reason I introduce Maya to show her story and her company.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Maya, and I'm the CEO of FindMeCure. 5 years ago, my sister was diagnosed with a condition for which there was no treatment. And it was a nightmare for my whole family. At that point, I already had 7 years of experience in the clinical research industry. I founded a company providing regulations training to all the big pharmaceutical companies, as well as the NHS. I knew that every new treatment has to be proven in a clinical trial first. And so I started to look for one to help my sister. And from the patient's point of view, it's really hard. It took months. And that was with my network of industry experts. So if it was that hard for me, how hard is it for everyone else? At the same time, 9 out of 10 clinical trials fail. Promising treatments that can help me, you, and our loved ones never reach the market. Every single day, a clinical trial gets delayed, means $8 million lost for the pharma company sponsoring the trial. And the main reason for that, the biggest problem of the $63 billion clinical research industry is finding patients for clinical trials. So along with my co-founders, Mira and Ivo, we created FindMeCure to empower patients and accelerate drug development. And let me show you how this works. If FindMeCure existed 5 years ago, my sister would have been able to search through a database of clinical trials happening worldwide now. She enters her condition, and FindMeCure presents a list of clinical trials relevant for her. When she finds an interesting one, she can review the provided treatment. Whenever she's ready, she can apply for the clinical trial. She selects the preferred hospital, makes sure she's fit for the trial, and leaves her contact details. FindMeCure then prepares her for the screening process and connects her to the right doctor. We're already saving months of back and forth communication between her and the doctor. And so far, none of the market players were able to create a scalable solution. They have been all limited in helping patients only when they work on a specific clinical trial. We bypassed this. FindMeCure is the first platform to help every single patient and deliver for every single clinical trial. FindMeCure automates the patient recruitment process. And we are the right team to pull this off. The first company I founded advised the United Nations on how to improve the clinical research market in developing countries. I'm also a board member of a global clinical research alliance. Ivo led the development of the British National Clinical Trial Register, and Miro led the Australian one. And we have 6 other amazing teammates, all with background in healthcare and clinical research. With partners like the International Alliance of Patient Organizations, we are in front of patients worldwide. And these partnerships enable us to find people whenever a clinical trial needs our help. We've helped 1,100 patients so far. These are people who applied through FindMeCure for clinical trials, and we already prevented a clinical trial of being canceled. Companies like Novartis, Bayer, GSK, and Taiho are our first clients. And last Friday, we closed another 2 big of the pharmaceutical companies. We get paid to find, qualify, and prepare the patient for the clinical trial. And pharma companies are willing to pay up to $10,000 per patient, depending on the medical condition. And the currently recruiting clinical trials need over 75 million patients. And this number grows by 16% year over year. We are blessed to have investors that are equally passionate about our mission. And we have 50% committed for our next round. We all share the vision of a future with revolutionary treatments. And the reality is that this future will never happen unless companies like FindMeCure make a step change in the success rate of clinical trials. My name is Maya, and if you also want to make this future happen, I'd love to speak with you. Thank you.